Swimming?
Oh, they wouldn't do nothing. I took everybody's bathing suit. They wouldn't get in the hot tub. And everybody took a bathing suit. Nobody wouldn't do it. And I got up in the middle of the bed and I modeled them.
All them pictures of Mom in bathing suits?
I know, I know.
And Janie, she had a big Mexico hat, bullfighter something.
Wouldn't even use them.
I had a hat on and boots with a bathing suit. And Janie'd go down there before daylight, her with one hand, get all docked up, go down, she'd come back with big continental breakfast, big bananas that long. I took that banana, went in there, and I said, y'all put out or get out. And I stuck it between Janie's legs. And one time, how was that? We got some fart spray. And we sprayed up,
that's gross.
we sprayed up Janice and them's room.
Oh, shit.
And Sissy got to bed like she had diarrhea. She said, I'm so sorry, girls, I can't help it. And we done that, you know. And Bee was sitting over, I smoked a big cigarette like this, and we bought a big, looked like a pile of poop. We put it down there between her legs, and we said, Bee, what have you done? She said, ah, you know, screaming. And then somebody bought a bag of bugs. You know, little plastic bugs.
The money Jesus, how old were you guys?
Yeah, they were grown.
And, but you just had to do stuff like that because
Dried up.
they was dried up. And I'd go down in the gift shop and buy these little gags and do
She
things.
said she had to keep the party rolling because they were dried up.
Yeah. See where we get it.
We didn't tell Sonya about what happened to Donna yesterday.
I did too.
Oh, do you?
What happened?
She told me.
That is what nurses are for.
Funny.
She said about the enema.
Yeah. She would not. She
Donna said,
But Donna, my belly is hurting and cramping. My
said,
mom
"Well,
said,
Wanda
want to
be
be here soon.
she said, I ain't never done nothing like that.
Never even done my own kid, she said. I thought, bless her heart.
Mom said, I'll put it in. You just got to
Sherry thought that over.
I know.
She said, Mom was
I would have
stressing.
went on for an hour.
Absolutely not. Because you guys are not going to make me feel bad about that. I don't care.
And Janice and them still laughs about me because we could light up in the car and smoke. Janice would stop on a dime if we wouldn't stop. And they had a big box of goo goo.
What's them them things you buy at the movies?
Chocolate.
Geo?
Got goo goo.
Goo-goos.
Locos.
Well,
Everybody eats them at the movies. They're chocolate things. They look like little raisins, but they're not.
well, anyways,
We skipped that out.
Bee couldn't smoke, so she,
Eat a ton of them.
and I went to get me one, and they wasn't none. And Bee said, I didn't eat all them, and so when we got to Ipsy the next day, Janice brought me another new box and said, give Lana a high pup. Bee the morning, give one.
Again.
Again.
Now I
It
got
was
to
just
curious
so
what it
fun.
was.
So fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right, are you talking about, like, do they chocolate covered raisins?
They're just called Goo Goo bars. They're just
No, they're
chocolate.
not goo bars.
Are you talking about a good bar?
No, they're little. They're like bite sized, like little chocolate covered raisins, but they're not that.
Oh.
Are they the ones that, like, rolled it like a,
Yes.
like a white coating?
It's sort of marshmallowy inside or something.
Jeez, oh,
Candy bar?
Lord Jesus.
We're lost.
Goo Goo bar.
I must know. I went to the Snickers section.
Right, I went to the ice cream.
Goo didn't even sound right. Goo down the road.
Just give me some Milk Duds.
I wanted to see caramel. Like, I need a name.
Yes, I hate Wanda's phone. I don't get it.
Oh, that was good. I need to go to bed. I got to go to church. Got to, but I want
Wanda,
to.
you always say that.
What's this classic? Now and then and now, Mom, giveaway.
Candies.
$400,000 prize.
For smoking, they
Wanda,
got you.
did you,
Yeah, they done got me. I
Wanda,
might
did
as
you
well go for
win anymore?
it. Just 30.
see.
Wanda, Sonia, we're smoking you out, honey.
It cost me $7, not $1.30. What, bro?
Movie theater
You know?
candy.
Grandma, don't you turn. I'm taking a picture.
Oh no! What you all do that to me?
I don't have to post that. I'm just taking it.
Movie
Yeah, get the backside.
theater.
Sonia, I don't want
I
my
like
teeth.
this guy.
I'm not
Whose is
posting it. I'm
this?
just taking it.
Candies.
Whose is this?
I know, but somebody ended up seeing it.
Whose is this guy? It's Bath and Body?
Wanda, you said that
14
last
bucks.
Did you see
time.
my little hat Janice made?
Nobody tells me.
Just the picture.
Sonia, Bath and
That's
Body.
cute. It's funny.
Who got this?
I told him I was going to enter
It
a
was,
beauty contest.
one Finelia
And I
bought
had to
me.
keep my hair
Alright,
pretty.
man.
And everybody said, I vote for you, I vote for you.
I love that.
I didn't.
I shopped the whole
Did I
entire
tell you
time
about
I
the
went
dream I
home.
had?
That's still shut up.
Who is, oh. Did I tell you about the dream I had the other night?
No.
Well, Janice had been over to visit, and I dreamed her and Sherry were sitting over on
Look
the
at that damn
couch,
candy.
and I was sitting in that big old brown chair, and had my legs up under me, had my pants on. I don't know why I said what I said, but I said, Sherry, I ain't got no underwear on.
Oh.
I'm sexy as hell. And I thought I slid out of that chair and was laying in the floor. I said, where's my teeth at? And I said, well, they're in there in a teacup in the kitchen. And then I woke up.
Well, you was sexy as hell
They're
then.
not goobers, are they?
Huh?
No, they're not goobers.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
That's because there is.
I called them goo-goo.
I think I was getting confused with Milk Duds, but they're like Milk Duds, right,
no,
Mom?
No. Wanda, are there a dent in that paper towel?
No, it's just the shadow.
Oh, shadow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I said,
Now I gotta
Sherry,
look it up.
I ain't got
I did,
no
that's
underwear
a-
on. I'm sexy as
I
hell.
was trying to see this. I didn't get to see
Okay, so I tried looking it up, and look what pulls up.
No,
No, that's just what Mom calls it. It ain't.
It says, eat a bag of dicks. I've looked up good candy. Eat a bag of dicks. All right.
Mm.
All righty then.
Sonya, they shouldn't put that stuff up like that.
And it's gummy candies.
I know what. but
Put
eat
it
a bag.
up. We can go to the.
You know what
we
it
go-
probably is? It's probably gag gifts.
We can go to the silver bullet section. What do you mean? That ain't
What?
bad.
Yeah, this is what popped up. Hey, I can't help it. I just said good candy. Oh, and asking for
Eat some
that.
dicks.
I'm like, all right.
Eat a bag of dicks.
Oh, and a box of boogers.
Mm-mm. Does it say that?
Yes, it
Oh.
does. Box of boogers.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just looking for good candy.
I miss JJ being little. Like he would have tore this up. Somebody went by and it looked like JJ.
I know, that
And
there's
it
a
just
board
made,
there.
trying to
it
figure
made me
out.
think, hey,
I got a picture
he's
of
not little
Grandma
no more.
out there in a box of pictures Sherry
He was
took.
wild.
Sat down in that apartment on a couch.
Yeah, I remember that.
Something got on fire or something, and they had to
Fire.
take the furniture
Outside.
and put it outside.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a picture of Thelma and Jenny and them.
Is
sitting.
that the picture too? Somebody sitting on the blanket on the ground?
No. She was sitting on a couch.
Hmm.
Sonia, we had a double
ready to
wedding,
go
me
lay
and my
down?
sister.
Did you guys gotta get up early? You ready to go
Are
lay
you
down?
listening?
I'm listening. Hold on 1 sec.
Okay, we had a double wedding.
Okay.
And Don worked day shift, and the other worked night shift. But I'd go next door at the girls that still lived over there, because when we got married, me and Pamela moved out of that apartment house, and we rented one apartment and shared it, me and her and the other dog.
Oh, so 4 people.
Yeah. So,
2 bedrooms?
like I said, the other
Oh,
worked
we're gonna bring the other one
night
back.
shift and Don worked days. So I would go next door and stay with the other girls and leave them alone, you know.
Yeah, let them have
It
their
was
own
working
time.
good
You know.
before I found
So when I come home,
what?
it was time for dinner,
I don't know.
and we'd go to bed, and they'd be, I
Must
thought
be
asleep.
keeping it in here more. Which
And,
was okay.
So that very night, my sister was on a period when we got married. So they hadn't had no sex yet. And lo and behold, that was the night that Don was getting it on. And he got her head hung between them, you know, those bars.
Oh, the
And she was
headboard.
cussing him out and beating him up. Dillard said, here come Don into the bathroom. Dillard was in there taking a shower or something. Don was on. It made her, you know, more. And I thought, why in the world now? I spent all my time over there left her alone. Why did they do that when we got there? And down south when we got married, all four of us slept in the same bed.
But that was
No.
your wedding day?
Yeah, I'm talking about our wedding day.
So you guys waited till marriage?
Uh,
You guys waited till marriage
To have sex.
to have
Oh
sex?
yeah,
All right.
but when we
That was
got
the
married,
thing back
all
then.
four of us
Still
slept
is.
in the same bed.
Not after you got married.
Yeah, we stayed with Mom and Dad.
No, I'm talking about when you got married. You guys did not all sleep in that same
Yeah.
bed.
You know, because you didn't do nothing. You
We
just
didn't have no
piled up.
money. We couldn't afford hotels
You
and
know.
stuff.
No, they went
Oh,
to
I
visit.
thought you were talking about your wedding night.
No, they went to visit.
I'm talking about our wedding night.
Oh, the wedding.
Still?
Yeah, they.
No, I went back. I'm going back now
Okay.
to the wedding night. But that was after we got an apartment.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They
the
all got one
apartment
room.
was when all that sex happened.
Yeah.
Now we're going back to wedding day.
Going back to
Okay.
the wedding day.
Okay.
And we stayed with Mom and Dad, and we slept in the same bed. The dang bed broke down. Dillard got up, took a pop bottle, and propped it up. But I think Dad pitched Sissy. She cried all night. I think Dad didn't want to. Oh no.
Hear y'all maybe didn't
And,
want to
and
hear you.
Grandma,
No.
I would reach over and touch Sam's breast or something, and she'd slap the shit out of Don. Thought it was Don.
Mom.
Probably thought it was Dad.
So on
Messing
the,
with her.
You guys did not do something all in the same bed.
no, we didn't do nothing.
But she was messing with her.
But that was your.
Messing with Grandma.
Lord,
I
I'm
know,
sorry.
honey.
And on the way back, we picked up a hitchhiker. And he got out and said, you guys take it easy. I said, I'm going to take it any way I can get it.
Mm.
Mom.
I mean, you know, we just joked.
Yeah, I
around.
know.
So, did you not
They were
have no
mean.
sex on your wedding day?
No,
What
I
the
thought
heck?
you told me that you took turns. They left for a while.
No, that was
no,
Oh.
no.
once they got their apartment, she said.
Mm.
That was after we got
Are
our
you
apartment.
serious?
Oh.
Yeah.
How long did you wait?
Well, we had our apartment waiting for us when we got back. I mean, you know, we moved in it right away.
They just wanted to enjoy, no interruptions.
And then that's what happened.
Yeah.
They would rotate schedules because Don
Yeah.
and Papa were on schedules. Papa worked midnights, Don worked days, so Grandma would leave when he got home. And
And here we wanted to get into it and couldn't because they was wide awake. They supposed to be asleep, done it, and asleep.
So what? So was the room out in the open, you guys, or did you go into a room?
We had two beds. No, it was, I can't remember exactly, but it was one big room.
So it was
One
just,
big-
it was out in the open.
Yeah. So after that, we moved,
that's awesome.
that's when I
kinda
moved next door in my own apartment, and Thelma and Don moved in one downstairs.
To do that.
Like I told you, we
I ain't, that should have been a Loretta Lynn movie. Had
Yeah.
to take turns.
yeah.
Had to take turns.
Do what you gotta do, man. And we complain, right?
Wow.
Oh, phone died.
And no, Sonia, I was a virgin, honey. I mean, I did not have no sex.
Yeah,
with
that's the
woman.
way we were brought up too, to save ourselves. Just
Shit.
some did and some did.
And you sure didn't.
I was only with 2 men.
It don't matter. You didn't
No,
wait.
I mean I was with one man before my
Oh, that
husband.
man
I'm
is
just
probably-
saying
that
you
man
didn't-
is
One
probably
man.
virgin.
So?
How many of you can say one man before
Oh,
your
no.
husband?
Did we get married at what
Oh.
time? Oh, how
Now we're talking the
I mean,
age.
maybe if I would have found my husband 10 years before.
We're talking the age of
I mean,
8.
maybe if I would have found him 10 years earlier.
Look, we're talking the age of 18. I got married though,
Right, that's what I mean. If I would have found him
I
10
was
years
with one
earlier.
man.
Hey, Sonia,
And guess
and
what?
he died. So
And guess
who's to
what? I'm
say?
40.
let's go back. Let's go back before we went south to get
So I
married.
still push that. I mean, that's
They
how I was
are-
raised.
Dinner.
You
Not
still
raised
We
there.
left on Friday
I was
evening.
raised that way.
Listen.
We left on Friday evening. Well, he didn't get paid till that night, so we borrowed money off of Don to go down, you know, to get married. And Dillard
I
borrowed
don't know what
Don's
these are.
short leather jacket. But Dillard and Don let me and Thelma go to Dixie Shop. That was the name of the shop downtown. And we bought our dress. And they was wore like a tight skirt with a jacket, had a little belt. And I chose gray. And Thelma's was blue. And on the way down, I had natural curly hair, so I
Yeah.
didn't have no problem. Thelma would spit on her finger and roll her hair up so she'd look good, you know, when we
Yeah.
got married. We got down there, it was in February. There was ice in the water buckets. You couldn't take a bath or clean up or nothing, so we went up to Ruba's, where she had water in the house and stuff, and got cleaned up.
It's in there.
And we asked Dad to go with us, and he did. Mom wouldn't go. And they asked Dad where we live. What is, oh, 1 o'clock. I thought the oven was on. And he said, yeah, we live down the road a piece. We got married in Kentwood.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one time we
That's
went
where
down,
Richard lives.
and I backed out. I wouldn't take a blood test.
Oh.
Your daddy polished his shoes and got all red and everything, and I backed out.
Because you wouldn't get your blood drawn.
And I think we went with Charles
It's
and
crazy
Betty
they
that
used to make
time.
you do that.
Yeah.
And
And why did they do blood tests back then?
they did.
I know
They
why.
checked for diseases and
Diseases
stuff.
and stuff. And I was scared to death. I'd never been to a doctor in my life, and oh, don't be putting no needles in me and stuff. I was
I
scared
think
to
that
death.
was crazy how they used to do that.
I know they did it for
I was
like
scared
AIDS
to
and
death.
stuff here.
Yeah.
I was
They
scared to
kept
death.
diseases down. If you had disease,
Oh,
they
they,
didn't want you to get
I thought
married
they
and
was
have
going to take
babies.
blood tests to see if you guys were related or not.
No,
What's
that's
diseases?
DNA. Or
I
They
know.
needed to
I know.
back then.
Hmm.
So, and all I had when I got married was a little record player.
Sit right here and
Your
get
daddy had bought me as a gift. No memo, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
And Mama Krager bought me a long blue quilted robe.
Aw.
Yeah, but I am going to that.
But I didn't have no dishes. We didn't have no silverware when me and Thelma moved in that apartment. And I gotta tell you this, Sonia. We didn't have nothing, honey. If we wanted a can opener, we had to run downtown and buy it. We bought some silverware and it turned green when you had to dry it good. You old tin metal something. We didn't have no showers, you know, like they have today. We had to buy a towel, we had to buy, you know, we didn't have nothing.
Right.
No dishes, no pots and pans, no nothing. But I was happy as a lark. So going back to Lee being like she was, I mean, I've lived in old apartment houses. I drug an old stove out of the garage one night. It was full of straw. I don't know. And I cleaned on that all night.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so happy. I took a couch one time and dyed it with clothes dye. It was old gray, ugly, and I wanted it to be red.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a skirt of mine and made a little topper to set my lamp on.
You just came up with stuff.
Yeah, and they give us a gallon of paint every year to paint the cove in.
Mm-hmm.
When B moved out of the building, sure, we took over her apartment when she bought her first home.
Mm-hmm.
And I took that old oily paint and painted my kitchen halfway up. Dark green. Dark green. And put a border around it, and it was cute. And we had an ice box. And the ice man brought you a big block of ice every week.
That block of ice supposed to last a week.
And B, one time we had this little stove, or water heater it was. And B turned the gas on
Mm-hmm.
and didn't have her match ready. It blowed her plumb against the door. And one night we had a bottle of wine sitting out. There's a thing where the milkman would set you milk up there.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody come and got our wine. They stole it. And one night B went over to visit her friend and come home. And there was some man sitting in her standing in her kitchen.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. What happened to your wedding rings?
I put them in the stove and burn them up. Dillard stayed out all night. And the next day I went up there and there was lipstick and
Oh,
makeup
no.
come rolling out his seat.
Oh,
He
shit.
said he loaned his car to some guy.
Uh-huh.
And I said, buddy, you ever do that again, our marriage will end just like them rings. Ma'am, I got in the ashes, tried to find it. Beautiful. I had a solitary diamond. It was a pretty big diamond.
Lord, same thing down in Kirby did, huh?
My mom threw hers in the trash in the dumpster. My dad got in there trying to find it.
Did he find them?
No.
You reckon she copied me doing that?
I
She
don't know.
learned it from her mother.
Yeah. Shit,
And
I'll take them to the bank.
But ma'am, I got in them ashes.
I threw my first set
Now,
Uh-huh.
in the
Sonia,
car, and he never found it.
now,
He
Sonia,
said, "I
they
don't know
say
what
a
happened."
diamond won't burn,
No, it won't.
but the gold melted.
Yeah.
Well, hell, you can't see that diamond shining somewhere.
Here I was 7 months pregnant and had other kids, and he took me up there in that old holler, set me off where Wanda lived,
Mm-hmm.
and him get out on the town, and he done that every time we'd go down there.
Poor dogging.
Shit, I've been to,
Mm-mm-mm.
you know what I've been, a little Shayna.
Shayna. Mm-hmm.
Not as bad as Mikey though, but Dillard's punched holes in the walls. And one night when I was pregnant, I believe that was you, Tammy. Cause you're the only one that's born here.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted a banana split so bad.
Mm.
And I sat here and I waited and I waited. At 3 o'clock in the morning, he brought that banana split. And I said, you gotta be kidding. I was in bed asleep. And he slammed that banana split up against the wall. And there was bananas running down the wall and chocolate and strawberries. You know.
Mm-hmm. I would have cleaned it up. Mm-mm.
I mean, yeah, I ain't been done good. I mean, I've been through the mill. Yeah.
Mhm.
How'd you meet him?
Well, my girlfriend, she was staying with us for a while, and she met him at the Norton Theater. And she told him, said, don't come down here to see me and pick me up. Said, Lionel will take you away from me. Well, we double dated. He got his friend, he was a school teacher, and we went out on a date. And that night, Dillard wanted to swap. And we've been together ever since.
And you just swapped. It's like, okay.
We swapped.
You did that to your friend, Mom.
Huh?
You did that to your friend?
She
She
didn't
said
care.
swapped. So that means switched.
And them
She didn't
two.
care, she said. She
And
didn't care.
we went out
That
and
probably
parked.
meant Papa was wanting
We
Mama.
went out.
I know that.
We went out and parked, and them two was up front. That one that we swapped with, and he was trying to get down on her and all that. And I got him by the hair of the head. I said, "You son of a bitch, you take us home right now. You ain't doing that in front of me. You ain't."
Dad waited for you, huh? But didn't you leave, Dad, and come up here?
Well, we dated.
What time did you say?
We dated.
Like 8:30 at the house.
We dated a whole
That's better than
year.
6.
Back in bed.
No, before I met him.
For what?
Before I met
I'll
him,
take him to the restaurant thing.
I was dating this guy in the army.
Yeah, that guy.
And he went into the Air Force.
What?
And I met your daddy in the meantime. And then he was coming in on a furlough. And I come back to Michigan because I wanted to be with him. I mean, me and your daddy, it wasn't
Right.
love at first sight, you know. And we dated the whole time that Bud was in.
Mm-hmm.
And your daddy said, well, he has to go. I don't have to. So he just waited patiently. And when he went back, I've never seen him since.
But Jesse.
And we ended up getting married, me and your dad, you know.
Mm-hmm. He came up here, because you was up here with B.
And I come up here, and him and Thelma come up. And
They had it down with it?
yeah, Thelma and Dillard.
Mm-hmm.
And your daddy introduced Thelma to Don.
Oh, Don was up here.
Yeah. They roommate in a rooming house, your
Mhm.
daddy and Don.
And you guys went back down south to get married?
Yeah. Because you get married in one day down there.
Oh.
And but when they got out of the car, I seen your daddy's little 49 Ford, little brown
Mhm.
and cream, mud flaps on the back. I can see it right now. And they come across the yard,
Mm-hmm.
and I stayed on the little porch. And when your daddy hugged me, he fainted dead at 4 o'clock.
Why? Why? He fainted?
He said they only had one ice cream cone coming up here.
So had nothing to eat in his system.
So it wasn't about me, it was just a week, I guess.
Huh. What did John and B say when he wanted to marry you? Did they say anything to you?
When what?
When Dad wanted to marry you? Because you was up
Oh,
here
no.
living with them, wasn't you?
No, they didn't care.
They didn't?
At that point,
Because that was like your mom and dad.
I had moved out of being John's,
Oh.
and I was staying with Charles and Jenny.
Oh.
I think that's how it was, because B had Ronnie, and Jenny stayed with B.
Jenny stayed with B?
Jenny stayed while B went to the hospital.
Oh.
Yeah, I lived with Charles and Jenny.
Mm-hmm.
I had moved out.
Didn't you say Rudy lived
No, I
with
had.
Papa first or something?
Yeah, I had. Let's see, when I got married. Yeah, I stayed with Charles and Jenny. It's hard to remember ever. Sonia, I think we need a
white bowl.
little.
What?
I think we need a little something.
Well, like what? Sweets or food?
No, I don't want no big food, but
Well, Cassie, she's going to make her some
well,
spaghetti.
you gonna eat
She's alright. I
spaghetti?
can go right over
Huh?
her.
Who's wanting spaghetti?
Sonia?
Oh,
What do you want, a cupcake?
Or you want oat milk cake or peanut butter jelly?
I have never wanted them peanut butter jellies after I got them. I wanted them.
I know, that's how you are. You do that to me every time.
Are they the little
Yeah.
freezer ones?
Let's see if there's a little peach pie.
There is.
Oh, those freezer peanut butter and jellies are the best.
You know them little sandwiches, Sonia?
They're the best.
But I used to love them,
Yeah, I do. I love them.
and I got some the other day, and I took a bite, and it didn't taste as good.
Do you warm it up? What do you do with
Wonder
it?
how old that thing is.
There's a date right here.
December 27th?
What year?
Well,
What year?
This year.
I would assume.
This year? You want to try it?
January, February, March.
Who bought it?
I don't know.
Put it,
How could it be that old?
Here's another one. See what this one is.
and that's 3 months old.
This one's January.
At the end of January. This one's still good.
You want the apple pie one?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you do with it?
Throw that one away. You put it in one of them little dishes.
You want ice cream on it?
I do, but
Afraid it's going to hurt you?
Just a little bit.
yeah. I thought I'd done told you all this stuff.
No, you gave more
I read
details.
it.
Some stuff, not that.
Right.
Like, you told me that something about, I didn't know you lived with all them. I thought you lived with Rudy. I thought you remember telling me that Papa and Rudy lived by you guys.
Now, we borrowed Rudy's car to go down south to get married in.
But you
And-
never lived in a place
and-
where he
and-
lived too?
And we got down in Ohio, and it was flooded. And they had to get out and roll their pant legs up.
Whew.
And Don hit some car.
Well, you
And,
got it in there.
I know.
Don hit some car and bruised Thelma's knee. Her knee hit the dashboard.
I thought there was like Rudy and you guys lived in like a boarding house.
Yeah, Rudy and Don and Dillard, they all lived in the same boarding house.
Is that before you got married?
Yeah.
Okay. And there was like a cat.
He
or
did
some
come to Michigan and got a job.
Okay.
And he got a room down there. Don already lived here,
Okay.
and Rudy. But that's how they all got to know each other. Rudy is Don's kinfolk. Well, Rudy married Don's sister.
I didn't know that.
Nanny was
I did
Don's
I
sister.
did not know that.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah. And you warm the pie first.
Now, do you? You want me to roll it first?
That's
Yeah.
why I said put it in there.
Oh, I was gonna warm the ice cream on it.
No. No, warm it a little bit first and then put the ice cream. Yeah,
Lord
that's how
can.
that.
Bless her heart.
That's what I do.
I said bless her heart.
What?
She was gonna warm it with the ice cream.
Well, I could be like
No,
ice cream.
I do warm it a little bit.
Right, but you gotta get the pie warm first.
Well,
But
no.
see, my ice cream would turn into milk.
Exactly.
Shut up, guys.
So, I bet Wanda went to bed.
She did.
She's tired.
Now, see, this is me and Mom's routine. Mom's usually geeked, and we're cleaning out drawers
man-
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
The last time I was over here, we were left at 3:30.
Well, me and Tammy lays in there, but now Tammy, we did get up earlier today.
No?
Sammy said her favorite story that you tell is Denny Ray.
Denny Ray. Now, what's so special about Denny Ray?
Something about get on down the road, Denny Ray.
Lord, they had a dog named Spot, and somebody said they'd go up there to get something. Rubel made some big pie or something that day. They'd say Spot doesn't make the plate. And that old Spot, they had a hill yard and rolled down. And Spot would get on that hill. He must have had hemorrhoids or itching or something. And he'd rub his butt all the way down.
Well, what
What was it get on down the road?
right, what made you start saying that?
I don't know. We always say it. I don't know.
Get on.
Oh, his daddy would say, "Boop boop. By the way, get in there, Denny Ray." His daddy. And Peggy Lou.
Peggy Lou.
Every time you seen Peggy, chocolate was running. Lord, some of them get in there to cook, and they break the windows out trying to get in, wanting that chocolate. And my brother skipped Denny Ray and them laxatives one day.
Oh no.
They thought it was candy. They was chocolate, X-Lax.
Donna did that to Sherry.
Well, Denny Ray had a bowel problem. He couldn't sit.
Oh.
He couldn't sit down normal. His bowels would come out.
Bless his heart.
And they said his butt was stuck up in the air all day the next day. So Ernie and them sat down and laughed.
Mean asses.
You want your tray, Mom?
No. And